Tonight, if you feel exhausted, not just in your body, but deep down in your soul, you are in the right place. You are welcome here. There is nothing for you to do, nothing to achieve. You are simply invited to rest, to be still, and to let the ancient comfort of Psalm 34 be a quiet lullaby for your weary heart. Let's begin. Hello, dear one. Welcome to this quiet space. Welcome to this sacred moment of stillness, created and held just for you. I am so deeply glad that you are here, that you chose to turn towards peace tonight. If you have found your way to this place, it is likely because the night feels long, and the darkness, instead of being a comfort, feels like a companion to your worries. It may be because your mind, which has worked so hard all day long solving problems, managing tasks, navigating conversations, and carrying emotional weight, simply refuses to power down. It has become a carousel of thoughts, endlessly, dizzyingly, replaying yesterday's regrets and rehearsing tomorrow's anxieties. Each worry is a horse on that carousel, rising and falling, and you feel trapped on the ride, longing for it to just stop. Your body is tired. You can feel the exhaustion deep in your bones, a heaviness in your limbs. Your spirit is weary, worn down by the constant hum of stress and the weight of expectation. And your heart is heavy. It longs for sleep, for that sweet, unconditional release into peace. But it feels just out of your grasp, like a beautiful dream you can't quite hold onto. Please, hear this with all the love and gentleness in the world. You are not alone in this struggle. You are not failing. You are not broken. So many of us walk this very same path, lying awake in the dark, searching for quiet in a world that is so loud, searching for rest in a culture that champions endless striving. But tonight, we will do things differently. Tonight, we will not strive. We will not fight. We will not force our minds to be quiet, for that is a battle we can rarely win. We will not wrestle with our anxieties, trying to pin them to the ground with logic. That only gives them more strength. Instead, we will do something much softer, much gentler. We will gently invite a new voice into the room, a new presence into this quiet space with you. It is the voice of ancient comfort, of unwavering, unconditional love, and of a peace so profound it can hold all of your fears without breaking. Tonight, we will rest in the shelter of Psalm 34. This is not a lecture. This is not a study session. There are no notes to take, no points to memorize. Think of this as a gentle immersion, a spiritual bath. We will let these sacred words wash over us, like a calm and steady tide, slowly and surely cleansing the shores of our hearts from the debris of the day. You don't need to do anything at all. There is nothing to figure out, nothing to achieve. Your only task, your only gentle assignment, is to listen, to breathe, and to receive. Simply allow the words to be. So, find a position that feels most comfortable for you right now. Let your body feel heavy, completely and fully supported by the surface beneath you. Give yourself permission to let go. Release the tension you're holding in your jaw. Just let it go slack. Allow your shoulders to drop away from your ears. Unclench your hands letting your fingers rest softly. And now, let go of the day. It is done. It is in the past. Whatever happened, whatever was said, whatever was left undone, gently release it all into the hands of God. Imagine you are placing every concern, every fear, every failure into His vast and capable hands. It is all safe there. He can hold it all. Let's take a breath together now. A slow, intentional breath. Inhale deeply through your nose, filling your lungs with calm, with peace, with this present moment. Hold it there for just a moment. And as you exhale slowly through your mouth, audibly release the weight of the world. Let it all go with that breath. Feel your body sinking deeper into rest. We are about to embark on a gentle journey through this beautiful psalm. We will not rush. We will walk through it slowly, allowing each word to be a soft footstep, leading us closer and closer to the very heart of God, who is the source of all peace. He is not far off. He is waiting here for you, right now, in the quiet of this night. With His arms open wide, let His words be a tender lullaby for your weary heart. As you rest here, completely safe in this moment, let these first words from the psalm gently enter your heart. You don't need to analyze them, just let them be. Listen softly, as if you're trying to hear a whisper from across the room. The psalmist begins with this: I will bless the Lord at all times. His praise shall continually be in my mouth. What a beautiful, quiet resolve. This isn't a loud, boisterous declaration made from a mountaintop on a sunny day. Tonight, let's imagine this verse as a soft whisper in the dark, a secret between you and God. I will bless the Lord, even now, at all times. This means that God's goodness, His worthiness of our trust, is not dependent on our circumstances. It doesn't change. It is true when the sun is shining brightly and we feel on top of the world. And it is just as true right now in the deep stillness of the night. When sleep feels far away and worries feel so very close, His presence is a constant, gentle hum. Beneath the loud noise of our fears, He is steady when everything else feels shaky. He is a constant light when our feelings are flickering. This verse is a soft invitation, an invitation to gently shift your focus. For the last several hours, perhaps, your mind has been laser-focused on your worries, your to-do lists, your aches, your heartbreaks. It has been spinning and spinning on these things. And that is okay. That is understandable. But for this moment, right now, let's gently guide it elsewhere. Not with force, but with a gentle nudge. Let's allow a new thought to form. A thought of praise. It doesn't need to be loud or grand. It can be the simplest, most silent thank you. Thank you for this breath that I just took. Thank you for this bed that is holding me. Thank you that I am not truly alone in this room. It's about finding one small thing, one tiny point of light in the darkness, and turning your heart toward it. That simple act of gratitude, of praise, begins to change the atmosphere of your mind. It's like opening a window in a stuffy room, just a crack, to let in the fresh night air. Let this truth settle over you again. Listen to the steadiness in it. His praise shall continually be in my mouth. Now, Let these next words be a shared comfort between us. The psalmist doesn't want to do this alone. He invites us to join him. He says, "My soul makes its boast in the Lord. Let the humble hear and be glad. Oh, magnify the Lord with me, and let us exalt his name together in the quiet of your room." You are not alone in this turning of the heart. The psalmist invites you, invites me, invites all who feel small and weary and humble to join in a gentle, quiet chorus. To magnify the Lord is such a beautiful idea. It doesn't mean we make God bigger than he is. That's impossible. It means we adjust the lens of our own heart to see him as he truly is: immense, loving, powerful, and completely in control. It's like looking at the moon on its own. It's a small silver disk in the sky. But when you look at it through a powerful telescope, you suddenly see its incredible craters, its vastness, its texture, its true glory. The moon didn't get bigger. Your view of it did. When we magnify him, our problems don't magically disappear, but they are placed in their proper perspective. They suddenly seem smaller, more manageable, when held up against the backdrop of his infinite greatness and love. The worry that seemed like a mountain just a moment ago now looks more like a hill. The fear that felt like a giant now seems a little shorter. You are not exalting his name alone. I am here with you, and countless others, lying awake just like you, are being invited to do the very same thing at this very same moment. We are together, a quiet, unseen choir, turning our gaze from our troubles to our Creator. We are magnifying his name together. Let this become a soothing affirmation in your heart. You don't have to say it out loud. Just feel the truth of these words. I am not alone tonight. My soul can find its rest in God. His presence is bigger than my problems. His peace is greater than my anxiety. Let that feeling of shared peace wash over you. You are part of something beautiful and true right now. You are part of a quiet, unseen choir, lifting a soft song of trust into the night. And that song is heard. Now breathe. Just a slow, easy breath, and reflect on this next truth. Let it be a balm for your spirit, a promise made especially for the anxious heart. This next verse is the very heart of our meditation tonight. It is a promise that I want you to hold onto. I want you to wrap it around you like the warmest, softest blanket you can imagine. Listen closely. Listen with your whole being. I sought the Lord, and he answered me and delivered me from all my fears. Let those powerful words sink deep, deep into your soul, past the layers of anxiety, past the weariness, down into the very core of you. I sought the Lord. That is what you are doing right now. In this very moment, simply by being here, simply by choosing to listen to this instead of the frantic voice of worry, you are seeking. Your search for peace, your deep longing for rest, that is a prayer. It is a form of seeking God. You don't need formal, eloquent words. You don't need to have it all figured out. Your weary heart, turned even slightly toward the possibility of hope, is a powerful prayer that rises straight to the heart of heaven. Your exhaustion is a prayer. Your tears are a prayer. Your quiet desperation for relief is a prayer, and it is heard. And what is the result of this seeking? What happens when your heart cries out? And he answered me. He answered. He didn't ignore the cry. He didn't dismiss the worry as trivial or annoying. He didn't say, "You should be stronger than this." He leaned in. He paid attention. And he answered. This is a fundamental, unchanging truth of God's character. He is not a distant, silent deity, watching us struggle from afar. He is a conversational, relational father who hears the faintest whisper from his child. He hears you right now, in your bed. He hears all the thoughts you can't even articulate, the ones that are just a tangled mess of feeling. He hears the silent scream of your anxiety. He hears the quiet ache of your loneliness. He hears you, and he answers. His answer may not be a booming voice from the clouds tonight. His answer might be a sudden, unexplainable feeling of peace that settles over you. It might be the gentle weight of this scripture as it lands in your spirit. It might be the ability, for the first time all evening, to finally take a full, deep, calming breath. It might be a memory of his past faithfulness. He answers in the language of peace. He answers in the currency of calm. And what is the content of his answer? What is the deliverance he brings? And delivered me from all my fears. Please, notice the specific wording here. It is so important. The verse doesn't say he instantly delivered me from all my problems. It says he delivered me from all my fears. The situation you were worrying about might not magically change overnight. The deadline at work will likely still be there tomorrow. The difficult conversation you need to have is probably still waiting for you. The uncertainty about the future may still exist, but God's first gift to the anxious, sleepless heart is not always a change in circumstance, but a change in us. He performs a miracle within us. He delivers us from the fear that surrounds the circumstance. He gently untangles the tight, painful knot of anxiety in our chest. Even while the storm may still be raging outside our window, he gives us an internal peace, a supernatural calm that defies all external logic. He changes our posture from one of terror to one of trust. Let's hear that incredible promise one more time. Let it be his personal promise, whispered directly to you tonight. I sought the Lord, and he answered me and delivered me from all my fears. Let's try to breathe that in. Breathe in his answer. Just imagine you are inhaling his peace, his presence. Hold it for a moment, and as you breathe out, consciously release your fear. Hand it over to him. He is strong enough to hold it for you, so you don't have to anymore. Let's turn this promise into your present tense truth. Feel it in your heart as you silently affirm these words after me. Let them be your own. When I seek him, he hears me. He is answering me right now. He is delivering me from my fear right now. In this very moment, I am being set free from fear. Peace is taking its place as that feeling of gentle deliverance deepens within you. Let these next words carry you even further into his tender care. Let your mind rest on this beautiful image. The psalmist paints a portrait of hope for us. Listen to this beautiful imagery. Those who look to him are radiant, and their faces shall never be ashamed. Imagine for a moment someone who has been walking through a dark cave for a very long time. Their face is pale, their eyes are downcast. Accustomed to the gloom, Their shoulders are hunched. Now, imagine they see a pinprick of light ahead and begin to walk toward it. As they get closer, they step out of the mouth of the cave and into the light of a gentle, rising sun. What happens in that moment? Light floods their features. Warmth touches their skin for the first time in what feels like ages. The shadows that clung to them in the cave instantly retreat. Their face, once pale and strained, becomes radiant. It glows with a light that is not its own. This, my friend, is what happens to our souls when we look to God, when we are lost in our own thoughts, spinning in the darkness of anxiety. It's like we are facing a cold, damp wall in that dark cave. But when we intentionally, gently, turn the gaze of our heart towards Him, we are stepping out of the cave. We are turning towards the source of all light and all life. And His light, His love, His peace reflects on us. We become radiant with a hope and a peace that we could never generate on our own. And the second part of that promise is so incredibly tender, so vital for us in the quiet hours of the night. And their faces shall never be ashamed. The nighttime can be a courtroom where we put ourselves on trial, our failures and insecurities, which we can ignore during the busy day, feel so large and undeniable in the dark. We feel ashamed of our anxiety. We feel ashamed of our weakness, our struggles, our fears. We tell ourselves that we should be stronger, that we should have it all together by now. We feel ashamed for not being able to just sleep. But God says, when you look to me, there is no shame in your struggle. There is no condemnation in my gaze. When I look at you, I don't see your failure. I see my beloved child who needs me. And my heart overflows with love for you. Looking to Him removes the heavy, scratchy cloak of shame and replaces it with the soft, warm blanket of His complete and unconditional acceptance. Let that beautiful truth wash over you once more. Let it cleanse you of all shame. Those who look to Him are radiant, and their faces shall never be ashamed. And who is this incredible invitation for? Is it only for the strong, the perfect, the ones who have it all together? The next verse answers that question with breathtaking clarity. This poor man cried, and the Lord heard him and saved him out of all his troubles. This poor man. This could be any of us. This is for the one who feels spiritually poor. Tonight, for the one who feels emotionally bankrupt, like you have nothing left in your account. For the one who is utterly spent, running on empty. It's for the person who has nothing left to offer, no strength left to muster, no fancy prayers to pray. It is for you when you feel at your lowest, your weakest, and most helpless. What did this person do to earn God's attention? They cried. It was not an eloquent, theological prayer. It was a cry, a raw, honest, vulnerable cry for help, like a small child crying out in the night for their parent. And what happened? The Lord heard him. He heard, and not only did He hear, He saved him. He rescued him. He saved him out of all his troubles. This is the very heart of God. He is not impressed by our strength. He is drawn to our humility. He is drawn to the one who finally stops pretending and admits they need help. Your feeling of helplessness tonight is not a barrier to God. It is your point of connection to Him. It is the very thing that makes him draw near. Allow this to be your comfort. Silently affirm this truth as your own. I am looking to him now. His light is filling me, making me radiant with his peace. In his presence, there is no shame for me. I can cry out to him, just as I am, and he will hear me. He is saving me right now. As you rest here, protected, seen, and accepted, listen to this next powerful promise of safety. Let it quiet any remaining fear that might be lingering in the shadows of your mind. Here is one of the most comforting and powerful images in all of Scripture for a sleepless night. Let this picture fill your imagination. Don't just hear the words, see them. The angel of the Lord encamps around those who fear him and delivers them. Let's just linger on that one powerful word for a moment. Encamps. This is not a fleeting visit. This is not an angel just flying by on a quick errand, giving a passing glance. To encamp is a rich, military term. It means to set up a camp for the long haul. It means to pitch tents, to build a watchfire, to establish a secure perimeter, and to settle in for a long, vigilant watch. It implies a constant, powerful, unblinking presence. So, imagine this right now. Imagine a mighty, loving, heavenly guardian angel of the Lord setting up a perimeter of pure light and impenetrable peace. All around you, around your bed, around your room, around your entire home. This encampment is powerful. It is secure. No fear can cross its lines. No anxiety can breach its walls. No darkness can survive within the circle of its light. You are inside this circle of divine protection. You are at the very center of this holy encampment. And who is this incredible protection for? Those who fear him. And remember, this isn't a scary, anxious fear. In this context, to fear the Lord means to have a reverent trust, a deep respect and awe for who he is. It's the kind of awe that makes you feel profoundly safe, like a small child holding the hand of their strong and loving father in a large crowd. It's a quiet trust that acknowledges he is God, and you are not. It's the surrender of our need to be in control. And in that surrender, in that reverent trust, this incredible, powerful protection is activated. And what is the purpose of this angelic guard? What is their mission? And delivers them? There is that beautiful, powerful word again. Deliverance, rescue, safety. The very presence of this divine encampment is your deliverance. It delivers you from the haunting feeling of being alone and vulnerable. It delivers you from the terror of the unknown that so often creeps in at night. It delivers you from the shadows in the corner of your room that play tricks on your weary mind. It delivers you from any sense that you are unsafe. Let that image become real for you. Let it be more real than your fears. Hear it again. The angel of the Lord encamps around those who fear him and delivers them. Let's breathe with this image. Breathe in, knowing you are drawing in that safety and that divine light into your very being. Breathe out, knowing you are pushing away all darkness, all fear, all anxiety from your space. You are secure. Now, visualize that circle of light around you. See it. It might be a soft, golden light or a brilliant, silver light. It is warm. It is peaceful. And it is unbreakably strong. Nothing can harm you here. You are perfectly, completely, utterly safe. Let this be the truth that lulls you into a deep and peaceful sleep. Silently whisper this affirmation to your soul, letting it quiet you completely. I am surrounded by God's protection. A mighty angel is standing guard over me. I am safe. I am secure. No fear can touch me here in this holy place. I am being delivered into deep, peaceful rest. Rest deeply. Rest without fear. Rest within this holy encampment. You are being watched over by love itself. Let us now continue on this gentle path to rest. Don't try to hold on to any thoughts. Just let them drift by like clouds. Let this next invitation be personal, an invitation written just for you, for this moment. The psalmist now moves from describing God's protection to inviting you to experience it for yourself. He doesn't want you to just know about it in your head. He wants you to feel it in your heart, in your body. This is not a theory. It is an invitation to a direct encounter. Listen with an open and receptive heart. Oh, taste and see that the Lord is good. Taste and see. These are such beautiful, sensory words. You cannot taste something by simply thinking about it. You cannot truly see something beautiful with your eyes closed. This verse is a tender, loving invitation to move beyond simply hearing that God is good, and to experience it for yourself personally, tangibly, right now in this moment. So how do you taste the Lord's goodness when you're lying here? Feeling anxious? You can taste it in the deep, calming breath you just took. That ability to breathe, that air filling your lungs, is a gift of His goodness. You can taste it in the physical comfort of your blankets, the softness of your pillow, the quiet of your room. These are small mercies, small tastes of His care. You can experience it as that tight knot of worry in your stomach begins to loosen. Even just a little bit. That softening, that release of tension, is a taste of His peace. And how do you see that the Lord is good? You see it by gently allowing your mind to remember the times He has been faithful in the past. Even the smallest moments. A time a friend encouraged you right when you needed it. A moment of stunning beauty in nature that took your breath away. An unexpected solution to a problem you thought was impossible. You see His goodness by choosing, just for a moment, to look for the evidence of His care in your life, no matter how small it may seem. The goodness of the Lord is not just a future hope for heaven. It is a present reality, waiting to be noticed, waiting to be experienced. Tonight, His goodness is in this quiet moment we are sharing. It is in a peace that is slowly, gently beginning to settle in your heart. It is a gentle sweetness in the midst of what might have been the bitter taste of worry. Let that beautiful invitation ring in your ears again. It's for you. Oh, taste and see that the Lord is good. And the verse continues with a beautiful conclusion. A blessing. Blessed is the man who takes refuge in Him. To be blessed means to be happy, to be fortunate, to be in a state of deep, settled well-being. And who receives this incredible blessing? The verse is clear. The one who takes refuge. In Him, a refuge is a safe place. It's a shelter you run to when a storm is raging outside. When the storm of anxiety, overthinking, and fear is raging in your mind, God offers Himself as your shelter. He offers His own presence as your refuge. And how do you run to this refuge? It's as simple as turning your attention to these words. It's the conscious, gentle choice to stop trying to fight the storm on your own and instead to hide yourself in His presence. You are doing that right now by choosing to listen to this, by letting these words be more important than your worries. You are taking refuge in Him, and because you are taking refuge in Him, you are blessed. The promise is for you. You are being ushered right now into a state of deep peace and profound well-being. Let this affirmation settle you deep into that safe refuge. I am tasting His goodness in this quiet moment. I am seeing His care for me in this peace. The Lord is so good to me. I am taking refuge in Him right now. And here, in this refuge, I am blessed. I am at peace. As you rest deeply in this safe refuge of peace, let God's word speak gently to another deep-seated fear that so often keeps us awake at night. The fear of lack, the fear of not having enough, the fear of not being enough. Listen to this powerful, comforting reassurance. Oh, fear the Lord, you His saints, for those who fear Him have no lack. Again, we see this gentle call to a reverent, trusting fear. It is a call to all of His saints, and please don't let that word intimidate you. In the Bible, a saint simply means one who is set apart for Him, one who belongs to Him. That is you. If you have placed your trust in Him, you are His, and for you, His beloved, His treasured possession. There is this incredible, reality-altering promise. You will have no lack. Just for a moment, what do you feel you are lacking tonight? Do you lack peace? Do you lack the physical and emotional strength to face tomorrow? Do you lack hope that things will ever get better? Do you lack a tangible feeling of being loved or valued? The worries that keep us awake are so often rooted in this deep, primal feeling of scarcity, of not enough money, not enough time, not enough energy, not enough peace. This verse gently but firmly refutes that feeling. It speaks a different truth over you. In the economy of God, in His kingdom, for those who trust in Him, there is no lack. This doesn't promise a life without challenges, but it does promise that in every single challenge, you will be given exactly what you need to endure. When you need grace, grace will be there. When you need strength, strength will be provided. When you need peace, His peace will be available to you. You will be given the exact portion of His presence required for that very moment. The psalmist then gives a powerful illustration to make this point crystal clear. The young lions suffer want and hunger, but those who seek the Lord lack no good thing. Imagine a young lion in its prime. It is the very picture of strength, power, and self-sufficiency. If anyone or anything should be able to provide for itself, it is the lion. And yet, the Bible says even these powerful, majestic creatures can suffer want and hunger. Their own strength, their own ferocity, their own skill is not always enough. How often do we try to be like those young lions? We rely on our own strength, our own intellect, our own carefully laid plans. We try to muscle our way through life. And where does it get us? Exhausted, depleted, feeling empty and hungry for a peace and a security we cannot generate on our own. But look at the beautiful contrast in this verse. But those who seek the Lord not the strong, but the seeking, not the self-sufficient, but the God-dependent, not the proud, but the humble. What is their unshakable promise? They lack no good thing. Notice the important qualifier there. No good thing. God, in His infinite wisdom and love, knows what is truly good for you. And sometimes, the things we think we want are not what is actually good for our souls. But peace of mind, that is a good thing. Hope for the future, that is a good thing. Strength for the day ahead, that is a good thing. A deep, abiding sense of His loving presence, that is the best thing of all. And He promises He will not withhold these good things from you. As you seek Him tonight, simply by listening here, you are positioning your heart to receive every good thing your soul truly needs. Let this deep, comforting truth be the last thought you need to hold tonight. Those who seek the Lord lack no good thing. Let this be your prayer of complete trust. Let it settle every fear of not having enough. I am seeking the Lord right now. Therefore, I lack nothing that is truly good for me. He is providing the peace I need for this very moment. He is providing the rest my tired body needs. He is my supply. He is my sufficiency. I am content in Him. There is no lack here. In His presence, you have everything you could ever need. Rest in that abundance. As you drift deeper and deeper into rest. Just let these next words flow over you. There is nothing to analyze, nothing to figure out. Just listen to the heart of a loving Father, a gentle teacher. The psalmist now shifts his tone. He becomes a gentle teacher, a loving guide, beckoning you to come closer. As a father would to his beloved child at the end of the day, He wants to share a secret with you. Come, O children, listen to me. I will teach you the fear of the Lord. Can you feel the tenderness in that invitation? Come, O children. He sees your vulnerability. He sees the parts of you that feel small and lost and confused. He doesn't command you from a distance. He doesn't shout instructions. He invites you near, into His confidence, to listen to a beautiful secret. And the secret He wants to teach you is the fear of the Lord. And as we've discovered, this isn't about being afraid of God. It's about that reverent trust, that deep-seated awe, that life-altering alignment with His heart. It's the secret path we have been walking together all night. It is the key to everything. And then He asks a question that every single human heart, in its quietest moments, answers with a resounding yes. What man is there who desires life and loves many days, that he may see good? Of course, you desire life, and not just the biological process of breathing in and out. You desire a life that is full, a life that has meaning, a life filled with goodness and peace and connection. You long for your days to be filled not with the gray fog of anxiety, but with the warm sunlight of joy. This is a universal human longing planted in us by our Creator, and God acknowledges it here. He is saying, I see you. I see your deepest desire for a good life, a peaceful life, and I want to show you how to find it. The verses that follow in the psalm give simple, gentle instructions about keeping our tongue from evil and our lips from speaking lies, about turning from evil and doing good, about seeking peace and pursuing it. but the foundation of it all, the path to that good life, the path to the inner peace that allows for restful nights, is found in this reverent trust of God. It is a life lived in gentle alignment with His loving, peaceful character. You are not expected to be perfect. No one is. But the gentle orientation of your heart towards His ways is what brings peace. It's about wanting what He wants for you. And what He wants for you, more than anything, is peace. Tonight, you are on that path. By choosing to listen to these words instead of the chaotic voices of your fears, you are choosing the path of life. You are choosing to see good. You are learning the secret of a peaceful heart. You are being a good and gentle student. Let the gentleness of this teaching soothe you now. Let it feel like a loving hand on your shoulder. Let this be your quiet affirmation. I am His beloved child, and He is beckoning me closer. He is teaching me the secret way of peace. I desire a life of goodness and rest, and He is leading me there, one gentle step at a time. My heart is learning to trust Him more and more. As you rest in this peaceful, teachable state, let this next truth affirm how intimately, how personally, God is paying attention to you right now. In this very room, at this very moment, the song now gives one of the most personal and profoundly reassuring descriptions of God's posture toward you. It's an image of His focused, loving attention. The eyes of the Lord are toward the righteous, and His ears toward their cry. Imagine the loving gaze of someone who adores you completely. Their eyes are fixed on you, not with scrutiny, but with utter affection, with rapt attention, and with deep, unwavering care. They are not distracted. They are fully present with you. Now, magnify that by infinity. That is the image the psalmist is painting here. The eyes of the Lord are toward the righteous. And who are the righteous in this context? It is those who have taken refuge in Him, those who have put their trust in Him. Even if that trust feels small and fragile, it is you. His eyes are on you as you lie in your bed tonight. He sees you. He sees your weariness. He sees the quiet, unseen tears you may have cried earlier. He sees the gentle rise and fall of your chest as you breathe. You are not invisible to Him. You are not forgotten. You are not just one of billions. You are the very focus of His loving gaze. There is no judgment in His eyes. There is no disappointment. There is only profound, unending compassion. He looks at you and His heart is filled with love. And not only are His eyes on you, but His ears are toward their cry. Notice the posture in that phrase. His ears are toward your cry. They are inclined, leaning in, straining to hear you. He is actively, intentionally listening. He doesn't want to miss a single word, a single sigh, a single unspoken plea of your hurting heart. When you feel like you are crying into a void, like your prayers are just hitting the ceiling, this verse promises the absolute opposite is true. Your cry is the very thing that has His complete and undivided attention. He stops everything to listen to you. Let's hear that promise of His intimate attention once more. Let it sink in. The eyes of the Lord are toward the righteous, and His ears toward their cry. The next verse provides a stark contrast, and this contrast is meant only to highlight the incredible safety you are in. The face of the Lord is against those who do evil, to cut off the memory of them from the earth. This isn't to scare you, but to comfort you deeply. It shows that God has a fierce, protective opposition to the forces of darkness, chaos, and evil that would seek to harm you or disrupt your peace. His loving gaze, his inclined ear, his gentle face that is all for you, his stern, opposing face is turned toward everything that would threaten your soul. By being in his care, you are on the right side of that divine divide. You are in the safest, most protected place in the entire universe. Let this deep, profound sense of being seen and heard lull you into an even deeper state of relaxation. Let this be your comforting mantra as you drift. The eyes of the Lord are on me now. He sees me with perfect, unconditional love. His ears are open to my heart's quietest cry. He hears me. He knows me completely. I am seen. I am heard. I am so safe. Rest in his loving gaze. You are completely known and profoundly loved. There is nothing to fear. Now, as we draw closer and closer to the shores of complete rest, let this promise echo the truths we have already heard, sealing them deep within your heart like a stamp on soft wax. The psalmist, as if he is a wise guide, who knows that the anxious mind needs to hear a promise more than once, circles back to this central, glorious theme. He wants to make sure you get this, that you truly believe it. Listen to this powerful summary of hope. When the righteous cry for help, the Lord hears and delivers them out of all their troubles. This is the divine sequence. This is the spiritual reality for you tonight. Let's walk through it together. One last time, very slowly. First, the condition when the righteous cry for help. This is your part. It is the trigger for God's action, and it is so simple. It is the simple, humble act of turning to God. Your presence here tonight, listening to these words, is your cry for help. Your weary sigh from an hour ago was your cry for help. Your unspoken prayer for sleep and for peace is your cry for help. You have already done this. Your heart has already cried out. Second, the immediate divine response. The Lord hears. This is what happens the instant you cry out. It is not delayed. It is not put on a waiting list. It is not pending approval. The very moment you cry, he hears. It is an instantaneous, unbreakable connection. His loving attention is captured. His compassionate heart is fully engaged. You are being heard right now. And third, the ultimate, glorious result, and delivers them out of all their troubles. Not some of them, not just the easy ones. All of them. The word troubles here is so wonderfully all-encompassing. It means the tightness in your chest. It means the racing, looping thoughts. It means the fear of tomorrow. It means the pain of the past. It means the heavy, crushing feeling of being overwhelmed. He promises deliverance from all of it. This deliverance may come tonight as the sweet, profound gift of deep sleep. It may come tomorrow as a renewed and unexpected strength for the day. It may come as a gradual, gentle untangling of a complex problem over the coming weeks. But the deliverance is promised, and it begins right now. It begins with a deliverance from fear and a deliverance into his peace, Let that promise be the anchor for your soul as you drift on the waters of sleep. Let's hear it one final, powerful time. When the righteous cry for help, the Lord hears and delivers them out of all their troubles. Let's breathe with this truth. Breathe in, knowing with full assurance, He hears you. Breathe out, resting completely in His deliverance. You don't have to strive for it. You just have to receive it. Let this become your personal testimony tonight. The story you tell your own heart. I have cried for help, and so I know with certainty that the Lord hears me. He is delivering me now, in this moment, out of all my troubles. Peace is my deliverance tonight. Rest is my deliverance tonight. Let these next words carry you deeper still, into the very heart of His comfort. This is perhaps the most tender, the most intimate promise in the entire psalm. It is a promise reserved for you on your hardest days and during your longest, loneliest nights. Listen to the gentleness of God's own heart. The Lord is near to the brokenhearted and saves the crushed in spirit. Where is God when you are in pain? Where is He when your heart feels like it has been dropped and shattered into 1,000 pieces? Where is He when the weight of life, the grief, the disappointment has utterly crushed your will to go on? This verse answers that agonizing question with profound and breathtaking beauty. He is not far away, watching from a distant, clinical remove. He is near. The original language here implies a closeness that is immediate, intimate, personal, and tangible. He draws near when your heart breaks. His is the first one there. He doesn't run from your pain or your mess. He runs toward it. He is not afraid of your tears. He comes and sits with you in the wreckage, in the rubble of your hopes. He puts His loving arms around you in your grief, and He is silent with you, just letting you know you are not alone. If your heart is broken tonight from a loss, from a deep disappointment, from a painful loneliness, know this with every fiber of your being. God is nearer to you now than He has ever been. Feel His presence in the room. It is not a demanding presence. It is a quiet, steady, warm, comforting presence. He is with you in the ache. He is holding the broken pieces of your heart with the most tender care. And for the one who feels more than just sad, but utterly defeated, the promise is just as powerful and saves the crushed in spirit. To be crushed in spirit is to feel like all hope is gone. All resilience has been used up. It is the feeling of being flattened by the steamroller of life, with nothing left to give. It is an exhaustion that goes bone deep, soul deep. And what does God do for the one who is crushed? He saves them. He rescues them. He gets down on the ground, and He gently breathes life back into the part of you that thought it could never revive. He is the restorer of hope. He is the mender of the crushed spirit. He is the one who can make you whole again. Let that incredible, tender promise hold you now as you let go completely. The Lord is near to the broken-hearted and saves the crushed in spirit. If this is you tonight, you don't need to do anything. You don't need to be strong. You just need to rest in this truth. Let Him be near. Let Him do the saving. Surrender your broken pieces and your crushed spirit into His loving, capable hands. He knows what to do with them. He will not lose a single one Allow this to be the gentle, loving whisper that you hear as you finally fall asleep. My heart may be hurting, but the Lord is near to me. My spirit may feel crushed, but He is saving me. He is close to me now. He is holding me now. He is healing me. Even as I sleep, rest in His nearness. You are so safe in the arms of the healer. Let go, and so, my dear friend. Our gentle journey through this beautiful psalm comes to a quiet and peaceful close. You have done so well. You have been so receptive. The final words of the psalm are full of honesty and hope. The psalmist acknowledges that our journey through this life holds many challenges. He writes, "Many are the afflictions of the righteous." God is honest about our reality. He doesn't promise a life free of pain or difficulty. He sees and acknowledges our struggles. But the promise that follows overrides everything, canceling out the weight of the affliction. It is the final word. It is the ultimate truth. But the Lord delivers him out of them all. He delivers. That is His nature. That is His promise. He will keep every bone, so that not one of them is broken. He protects the very core of who you are. Your final promise for tonight, the truth that will carry you through the deep, healing hours of the night and be there to greet you in the morning, is this: the Lord redeems you. The Lord redeems the life of His servants. That word, redeems, means He buys back. He reclaims. He restores. He takes all the broken, weary, anxious, and fearful parts of your story, and He works them into something beautiful, something new. Nothing is wasted in His hands. And the very last line of the psalm is your final benediction, your final blessing for tonight. None of those who take refuge in Him will be condemned. For you, who have taken refuge in Him tonight, there is no condemnation. There is no guilt. There is no shame. There is only peace, only acceptance, only unconditional, unending love. The work is done. Your work is done. You have done all you need to do. You have shown up. You have listened. You have opened your heart. Now, it is time to rest. It is time to let go completely. Release all effort. Let go of every last thought. Let the gentle current of His profound peace carry you out into the deep, quiet, healing ocean of sleep. You are safe. You are seen. You are heard. You are protected. You are delivered. You are loved. You are held. You are redeemed. You are at peace. Now rest. Sleep now. Sleep well. Good night.